Welcome back to the Louisville Slugger Baseball America Prospect Pad. I'm here with two Cardinals prospects, two of my favorite guys, Masyn Wynn, Jordan Walker. What's up, guys? Thanks for coming in.
What's going on, man? Appreciate you for having us, man.
Yeah, excited. Teammates, Springfield Cardinals here, live in the flesh. I know you guys took a while to get in, but let me ask, you got the call for the Futures game. Did Coach bring you guys in together? Did they tell you separately? How'd you guys find out?
I mean, I went in there first. I think you were doing something.
Oh yeah, I was in there. I was just chilling in the clubhouse.
And he brought me in there first, and I was like, "What's going on?" To be honest, I had no idea what was going on. He brought me in there. He got Gary on the phone. Gary's the farm director.
Yep.
And he talked to me. He was like, "Oh yeah. So you're going to the Futures game?" Like, he just dropped it on me right there, man. I was surprised, to be honest. And then I was like, "Yeah." I said, "Thank you." Just smiling with LaHair, our manager. And then he's like, "All right, hold on, be quiet while we bring your teammate in here." I was like, who we got? I already knew who I just wanted to ask. And it told me it was Masyn, and man, I was just, overjoyed to hear that he was coming with me. So yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yeah, what was that moment like for you?
Yeah.
Nah, I mean, he walked out. The manager's office just came up to me and was like, "Hey, bro, you got some good news coming your way. Just go ahead and step in there." I didn't know necessarily what was going on, and I stepped in the room and I was kind of shocked at the news at first, but then I was just smiling from ear to ear, man. I couldn't wait.
I can only
we're
imagine.
here in LA, man. It's been great so far.
It's been great, man. Other than the travel, but other than that, it's been
The
good.
travel's always tough, man. But you guys are here. It's all right. We got in. All that good stuff. Let's bring it back. We had some funny stuff. We were having some laughs about swings, about the double up on the. Let's just go into it. We got some video here from Skill Show, back from I believe PDP 2019 here. So take me through your swing, man. What's changed? What's different?
I mean, to be honest, I don't know what I was doing there. Everything. I mean,
It's like a baby drill.
I know, bro. Like, nothing's coordinated there. But I guess what I was doing here was first thing they did with me when I got to the Cardinals is they fixed the load a little bit. I was being a little bit too dramatic. Leg kick was too high and slow. I wasn't gonna catch up with any of the velo. And this is something I worked on with Russ, our hitting coordinator, and he's been pretty good with working with me on this. Like, wow, sure. I don't even recognize that person anymore. But yeah, man, it's just, I think tuning that down a little bit, getting a little bit more open so I can kind of see the field a little bit more, and then just not being as crazy with my load. I think those are the three main things that he worked on me with.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, that's completely different.
I think too the thing that I noticed, just going through this, it's funny because like you're a contact hitter now. Like you make a lot of contact, and that wasn't necessarily who you were as an amateur.
Not at all.
So what was it that they worked with you? Was it just the setup? It was that load thing? Like what was it that you ditched?
Setup, load, and then not trying to hit bombs all the time. Like, bombs are fun, you know what I mean? But it's all about, like, trying to put it in play, driving the runs. And I think them talking to me, our hitting people, like, instructors talking to me about that, like, how it's not just about hitting home runs and things like that and driving in runs, kind of gave me an idea of how I should approach an at-bat.
Sure.
And when there's someone on third base, just literally all I do is put it in play. So I think having that different mindset has helped me make a little bit more contact in the game.
All right, we're going to go to Masyn now, all right? We've had enough fun with Jordan. He broke it down, man. Now you can go at him. So here, let's go through it, man. Take me through the swing. What's changed a little bit? I know you've changed your setup quite a bit, especially how you're synced up.
What a first swing. I used to be kind of out of whack. I mean, I was definitely trying to hit some bombs. I was a lot smaller than most of the guys, so I was trying to get some extra oomph into it, but I think now I just cut down a lot, kept the hands a lot more quiet. I mean, I'm trying to launch baseballs.
Yeah.
And that's not me right now. I'm just trying to hit gaps, doubles, triples, let him hit me in.
It's not true, bro. He tries to hit bombs still.
You definitely do, but no, I think it's true. Like, I think one of the biggest things in terms of breaking down your skill set, I go write up these scouting reports, so I watch a lot of your games. I watch a lot of Springfield. Pitch recognition, like you identify pitches as well as just about anybody in the minors. You don't chase, man. You don't expand the zone. So that's innate. Like you either see it or you don't. So you have that going for you.
What a swing.
How did you get your swing synced up? What is it you've worked on, and like how are you able to sort of take that progression with the swing and also in the pitch recognition, because it's been really good this year?
I think pitch recognition has honestly just gotten better with experience. I mean, I think when I first got into pro ball, like I was kind of swinging all over the place. I couldn't really deal with the velo at first or the off speeds, but I think just getting used to that, trying to pick it up out of the hand now a lot more, just being a lot more quiet. Like if you look at me in this, I'm jumping towards the pitcher.
Yeah.
Got a lot of movement going on, so like the ball's bouncing all around too. So now I'm just a lot more quiet, a lot more simple, just trying to pick it up, put it down, get it back to it.
I'll say you're a little bit more into your back hip now. It seems like your lower half was like the leg kick, like everything was a lot more dramatic, where you're very smooth now. Like everything, all the motion, everything kind of moves together, There's a lot more efficiency just within the swing.
For sure. Well, I mean, I think in high school, dudes throwing 75 to 80 miles an hour, you got time to load up and try to
do
drop
all that
barrel.
stuff.
But I think in pro ball, I mean, you can hit, if you just barely do the slider, it's going off hard. So you don't even got to swing hard. You don't have to do too much, really.
They throw too hard now, so.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so we'll put that away, but I want to ask too, just talking about that, staying with Masyn, you were a pitcher, two-way guy, I mean, drafted sort of as that. You did get an inning last year. I know you're primarily an infielder going forward now, I think, all the way. But you feel like that's allowed you to like understand, get into pitcher's head, like when you're facing off with the guys, like the chess match, is there a little bit of like, I can get into his head, I understand what he wants to do, like, do you pick up on cues?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, I think, like what I would want to do as a pitcher, if I got to do 0-2 and I throw him a high fastball and he doesn't chase, I want to go breaker down low. I think me thinking about that ahead of time at the plate, you're like, okay, they just tried to get me with this pitch, probably going to try this one, so be wary of it.
Sure.
So I think, me just going back to, I pitched for so long. I mean, I like to think as a pitcher, and I think a lot of times what pitchers try to do is they try to play chess at the plate and just try to get you off your timing, right? So, I mean, if you guess right, you guess right, and it's a good pitch to hit for the most part.
Good answer. I like that. Going back over to Jordan, I'm going to ask you this too. Who's the best pitcher that you faced this year? Is there a particular guy, a pitch, just something you were like, this guy's curveball was just getting me, man. Like I couldn't get on top of it.
To be honest, I think it's one of the other Futures guys, Bobby Miller.
Yeah.
I mean, dude throws 100 and threw me 3 straight changeups. Like, it's unreal. I feel like all of his stuff is pretty, like, plus. He has a good slider, good changeup. So it's not just, like, any old dude. Because I'm surprised at how many people who throw 100, like, here now, like 90, 97 plus.
Yep.
But they don't always have great off speed, so you can just look for that fastball and try to go after it.
Sure.
But with him, it's like he has 100 in his back pocket, but he throws changeup sliders, and so it gets you off your timing a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, a lot. So I think he's the best arm I probably faced this year, for sure.
He was just on the couch a little bit before you, so you guys just missed him. Masyn, same guy, or you were in A-ball for a little bit longer, start the season. Was it somebody you saw there? Was it somebody that you've seen, since you've been in the Texas League?
I actually didn't get to face Bobby. I was hoping I would, just because I know how good he is. But honestly, kind of a sleeper pick here. I'm gonna go with Tyler Dollard. So
love that pick, man.
We face him, and it's not that he's gonna overpower you with anything, but I mean, he's got a plus slider.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got 4 different fastballs. He can throw them inside, outside, up, down. Like he's gonna spot wherever. So I think pitching-wise, I think he's the best true pitcher that I've faced this year.
I appreciate that's a really good
That's
answer,
a good pick, yeah.
Yeah, I like that pick.
Yeah.
Both of them are. Here, I'm going to flip it on you guys. Masyn, what's your favorite part of Jordan's game? And then vice versa, I want you to tell me your favorite part of Mason's game.
I think my favorite part of his game is probably just like, obviously his hit tool is through the roof. But, I mean, like you said earlier, like he's not trying to hit bombs all the time now. He's just trying to catch a barrel. And I mean, watching a 20-year-old hit 310 in AA, I mean, with a lot of success, catching a lot of barrels, like watching him hit and watching him swing. I mean, I try to learn from it every day, and I think that's for sure the best part of his game.
It's a fun team to watch, man. Tell me, what do you think about Masyn?
I think, appreciate it, bro. But I think it's his confidence. To be honest, like no matter what happens, he goes out there and he's confident about everything. Like some of the plays he makes are ridiculous. Like I just don't know how he can be so confident about something like that. And when he goes up to the plate, like some dudes, their stuff looks pretty good, and he's just confident, gets a hit. Like it's the confidence that he brings to the game, and then the joy, the energy he brings to the game too. Like there's a difference between when he's there and when he's not there. When he's playing and like on the field, and when he's like has his off day. Like the energy is different. He just brings it to the game, and I think it really helps us, succeed. So I think that's the best part for sure.
Yeah, and I was gonna say to you, probably the best infield arm I've ever seen. You made a crazy throw from the hole. I was like, there's no way he's going to catch this guy.
Oh, yeah.
And you just unleashed it. So when you see that O'Neal Cruz set the infield throw record yesterday for Statcast.
Hey,
Is Masyn Wynn coming for him or what?
Hey,
I mean,
we already had a conversation about that.
Yeah, we
bro.
might.
we,
Love that.
Hey, I think I saw it on Twitter, or he saw it on Twitter, and we showed each other. And he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna."
He's like Mason's coming, man.
Yeah, no, he said,
I might as well go out there and hit 100. You know?
yeah.
You gotta do it tomorrow.
He can do it. Yeah, he can do it.
If
Yeah.
if I get the opportunity, I might have to let one go.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
I want to see him get a ground ball because he told me he's gonna let it go, and I'm trying to watch. So for sure.
Awesome. Last question I'm going to ask
Absolutely.
you guys. Tell me, where'd you play Little League ball? Where'd you play high school ball? If you got a coach you want to shout out, feel free to do so.
Got it. So I played Little League ball at Mountain Park in Stone Mountain, Georgia. And I played high school ball at Decatur, in Decatur, for Decatur High School in Georgia. Shout out Coach Payton. Love you, man. Looking out for you. Thank you for all your help.
I played Little League in Forest Cove Little League, just like a little small one.
Yeah.
And then I went to Kingwood High School, played there. I want to give a shout out to Anthony Young, big, rest in peace, baby. Love you, miss you, with you every day. I know you with me every day. Good looks.
All right. You heard it here. Louisville Slugger, Baseball America prospect pad, Jordan Walker, Masyn Wynn, future MLB superstars here.